Ancient Babylon. Why did the greatest city fall? Babylon, one of the most legendary cities of the ancient world, stood as a symbol of power, knowledge, and wealth. Its walls were so high and mighty that they were considered impregnable, and its culture and achievements amazed contemporaries. This was the city of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, and the great ziggurat, which some believe inspired the biblical Tower of Babel. It seemed eternal, yet history proved otherwise. How did this seemingly indestructible empire collapse? Why did the greatest city of antiquity vanish from the map? The rise and glory of Babylon was founded more than 4,000 years ago on the banks of the Euphrates River in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. This helps the YouTube algorithm promote our videos. Thank you so much, and now we continue our story. It reached its first peak under Hammurabi, a 1792 to 1750 BCE, who transformed it into the center of a powerful kingdom and created the famous Code of Hammurabi, one of the world's first written legal systems. However, Babylon's true golden age came under Nebuchadnezzar II, r. 605 to 562 BCE, who made it the most magnificent city in the known world. Under Nebuchadnezzar, Babylon became not only a military superpower, but also a cultural hub. The city's scholars developed astronomical maps, mathematical concepts, and the 60-minute hour, a system still used today. Babylon's grand temples, bustling markets, palaces, and libraries made it the envy of all civilizations. Yet, like all great empires, it was destined to fall. The first blow, the Persian conquest. Babylon's dominance was first shattered when a new empire rose to challenge it, the Persian Empire, led by Cyrus the Great. In 539 BCE, Cyrus and his army approached Babylon, but instead of launching a direct assault, they employed a brilliant military strategy. They diverted the waters of the Euphrates River, allowing them to enter the city through the dried riverbed. By the time the Babylonians realized what had happened, it was too late. The city fell without significant resistance. Cyrus did not destroy Babylon. Instead, he proclaimed himself the city's new ruler, declared himself the legitimate successor to the Babylonian kings, and even freed the Jewish captives who had been exiled there. However, despite its outward splendor, Babylon was no longer an independent power. Alexander the Great and Babylon's decline. In 331 BCE, Alexander the Great defeated the Persians and entered Babylon as its new conqueror. He was so awed by its grandeur that he planned to make it the second capital of his empire. However, fate intervened. Alexander died suddenly in Babylon in 323 BCE, and with him, his vision of a revived Babylonian empire perished. In the power struggles that followed Alexander's death, Babylon became a battleground for his generals. In 312 BCE, Seleucus Nicator, one of Alexander's former commanders, established the city of Seleucia nearby, diverting trade and political influence away from Babylon. As people moved to the new capital, Babylon's importance began to fade. The final blow: Parthian rule and abandonment. By the 2nd century BCE, Babylon was already a shadow of its former self. Under Parthian rule, it was no longer a thriving metropolis, but a forgotten relic. The Parthians had no interest in restoring Babylon's former glory, and as the years passed, its once mighty walls crumbled into dust. By the 1st century CE, historians describe Babylon as a deserted ruin, visited only by wandering travelers and passing caravans. Why did Babylon fall? foreign conquests, and political instability. Babylon changed hands multiple times. Persians, Greeks, and Parthians, none of whom considered it their primary capital. Economic decline. With the foundation of Seleucia, Babylon lost its strategic commercial importance. Environmental changes. The shifting course of the Euphrates River reduced the city's access to trade and resources. The passage of time. Without proper maintenance, even the mightiest of cities succumb to decay. Today, all that remains of Babylon are its ruins. Yet, its name still echoes through history as a symbol of grandeur, power, and the inevitable fall of even the greatest empires.